Hello, everyone. Welcome on into the ZNC Talks podcast. I am here with Hound, my lovely co-host, or you guys may know him as the Chicken God.
I think they only know me as Hound. If I'm being honest, I think they only know me as Hound.
I see. And I am Zectoria, the other lovely co-host. I appreciate you guys coming on in and listening in today. Now, but at the same time, though, some days we get really annoyed about the smallest of things. Wouldn't you
Mhm.
agree?
Yeah. Some days I wake up with the blanket half on me. It's just really annoying. Like my room gets like really cold for like no reason, and then I just can't go back to bed. That shit fucking annoys the hell out of me, dude.
It's something. Sometimes that's you doing it to yourself. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I leave the window open. I leave the window open all night.
But today's topic is stuff that grinds our gears. Little annoyances in life that just really annoy us. like the biggest thing that annoys the hell out of me is that whenever people just go out of their way to be annoying. If you get what I mean.
Trust me, we both know people that are annoying just because that's who they are, dude. If like, you ask a question, then they give you like a smart ass answer. You're like, okay, buddy.
Okay.
I see how it is. We're doing that
But
today.
I'm like that. But I'm like that.
Okay, buddy.
What? No. Yeah, whenever somebody says how many fingers are on my hand, and they're like, it's your hand.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That isn't what I asked.
it's like, hey, can you hand me that? I don't know, can I? It's like, dude, shut the fuck up and hand me that.
A big one too that annoys the hell out of me is whenever people tell me, "Hey, can you guess what happened?" I'm like, "I don't know what happened." They're like, "Yes, guess. You gotta guess. Why aren't you guessing?"
You don't know unless if you guess, dude. Well, it's like,
And then I guess like three things, and then they're like, "Nope.
you know
I
what
give up."
really, you know what really grinds my gears?
What?
When I am a texter by heart, by soul, text me, say, hey, what's up? Text me, I don't care. I hate when people call me to tell me a little thing. They call me, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could answer it. I answer it, they're like, oh my God, Hound, guess what? I'm like, oh my God, what? And they go like, I just went to the movies. Okay, cool. And he's like, it was a good movie. So, like, anything else? No, I just wanted to let you know that I went to the movies and it was pretty good. You should go watch it. And you can
This
like
could have been an
text it.
email.
Yeah, formally email me or something. Like,
Former.
dude, I
But then,
hate calling without being like with it like being random, like getting a random call or like
mhm,
people prefer calling. Dude, why? Just text me. So much easier.
so much easier.
It
Another
is.
another thing that really annoys me now is that there are people like at work where it'll be like something really small, like a bolt isn't tightened, and then they act like it's the worst thing in the world that the world is ending, and then they're sending out emails telling me to telling me things like, "Hey, make sure your employees are properly trained to do this. Make sure this and that and this are doing this and this." And in my head, I'm like, I fuck up one time in the past 3 months, and you're sending out 6 emails over one bolt that wasn't screwed in all the way. While there are multiple times, like I can count 12 different times and 12 different dates where I came in and the same bolt wasn't screwed in all the way, and I just wet fixed it and didn't say a word.
Yeah. You know
But
what kind of
I'm the problem.
what grinds my gears about like because I'm a manager, I manage my
Mhm.
own store. And the one thing I like and dislike at the same time is the managers get the props. Like you had a good
Yep.
team, you did great, good job, you're a good manager. What
Mhm.
I hate is if one person fucks up, it's all on you. That one person fucks
Oh
up and
yeah.
you're in trouble. It's like why? If I like for example, let's say we're cooking. I have 5 people. we do good. Yeah, we did great. Second day comes around. One person forgets to do one thing. Let's say he forgot to like prep the cheese correctly. And it's like, Hound, what are you doing? You're supposed to make sure everything's good. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, just because one person messed up doesn't mean it's all on me. Take some responsibility, Let the yell at the guy that fucked up, and then come up to me and be like, hey, this was wrong. Do a little bit better on your thing, whatever, it would be a little bit better versus just getting the whole blame for everything for one guy.
Oh yeah.
And I understand both sides.
Though.
Yeah, I understand both arguments. What's like, I'm the guy who's supposed to make sure we pass and fail. But if I'm dealing with 4 other guys and one guy messes up because I wasn't paying attention to him because I'm dealing with 4 other guys, that shouldn't fully go on to me. I think that's kind of stupid.
Plus, the other managers, you're part of a team.
Yeah, there's 2 managers.
How should I put it? You're part of a team. You're not part of a part of opposing teams. Yeah, like I get it. You're different shifts and whatnot, but you're still under one team. You don't need to be yelling at each other. I know for a fact, if your employees were yelling at each other, you'd stop them from yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Then why is it okay for 2 different managers to do that?
Yeah, it's so weird. Even even take it out of like work and put it into like day-to-day thing. Like, let's say Zect is commander of like an army of like, let's say an army of 50 people, and like he was doing good. He conquered so many battles. He's about to like win the next battle, but one guy forgot to tighten up the bolts on like let's say the wagon, the wagon, and then the thing falls off. So you guys have to take another like 10-15 minutes to put it back on. Then everything's like, Zect, why didn't you make sure this was done? Zect, why da. Like, just, it's like, dude, shut up. Go yell at the guy that was supposed to maintain, like the maintenance person. Go yell at that guy, Like, yes, I get it. I'm supposed to make sure it's good.
It's a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, that grinds my gears, is being a manager at least.
It grinds your gears to do your job.
No, it's grinding my gear that I get the blame if one person messes up. But if we do good, everybody gets praised. It's like, what? I think it's a bit stupid.
Another thing too, though, is that I've come across lately as a supervisor is that yes, I kind of like push people to do their jobs, but then they make it seem like I'm getting pushed to make them go faster. I'm like, no, we could do this a lot more efficiently. I'm not really pushing you guys. I'm over here to help you guys. And I'm over there doing their job, helping them out, and they're making it seem like I'm like going off on them. And I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just helping you.
We have this one employee that's untrainable. Like, I'm like, hey, can you go and sweep and mop lobbies? And she'd be like, why are you targeting me? I just asked you to do one thing, like 1 or 2 things. Please just go do your job.
Like, legitimately, it's please.
Yeah.
But then another thing I hate too that really grinds my gears, and it feels like somebody grabbing their fingernails and just scratching down my back like the worst way imaginable.
I love me a good back scratch. Cannot relate.
Well, yeah, but it's the worst way, if you get what I mean.
I've never had my back scratched in a bad way.
Anyways. Which whenever people like put a lot of air into their plastic gloves, and then they just keep on twisting it, and it just makes that weird squeaky noise.
I don't think I've heard that.
It is the worst noise imaginable. It's just, I
hate.
It's like scratch.
Go ahead.
Go on.
No, you.
It's like scratching the blackboard, like the chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really, really annoying.
What I find annoying when it comes to sounds is like whenever, like, because I'm a cook. Hound loves to cook, everybody. But like whenever I'm cooking and like we got these metal scrapers to like get the patties off the grill or even to like do whatever, when the metal hits the metal in a certain way and then makes that high pitch noise, whatever. Dude, that grinds my. It's so annoying and cringy, dude. Like, my body.
It just hurts, and I know it hurts so much. And just like, there's a better way to do this. But the people go out of their way. If you tell them like, hey, So that really annoys me. Can you stop it? And then they go out of their way to do it more.
Yeah,
Like, just disregards everything.
another pet peeve of mine is when you specifically tell somebody not to do something and they purposely go out of the way to do it.
Yep.
You know somebody like that. I'm not gonna name names here, but like, hey, can you like hand me that cup? And then they put the whole fingers and hand inside of it while they're handing it to you, and you're like, dude, I gotta wash it out because I'm not gonna just, dude.
Dude, I'm not gonna drink your finger juice.
You just ruined that whole cup. You gotta throw it away now.
You ruined my life.
Here's something that's recent that happened to me that really grinded my gears, and it still grinds my gears to this day. I bought tickets to a concert, and I bought 2 of them. And right now it's just me going. I don't know who's gonna take the second ticket. I just bought 2 just in case if somebody like oh, let's go have fun, let's go to the concert, whatever. My cousin goes, I'll buy 1 ticket and me and my girlfriend can go with you. I'm like, that's weird. Why would you only buy 1 ticket if you and your girlfriend are gonna come with me?
Because they want to use your ticket.
I know. I know why, but I'm like, that's weird. I have 2. You're buying 1. That it doesn't. The math isn't mathing. Like, cause like you're not getting mine.
They're just trying to use you and like inviting themselves.
I know. I hate when people invite them. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get ready to record a podcast with Zect, and somebody's like, podcast would be fun. Could I go with you? No. I didn't invite you to this podcast. I was telling you what I was doing. You asked what I was doing, and I told you. Yeah. People that invites people, I feel like people that don't want to do things or don't want to spend money to do things, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna go out to drink. I'll go with you, and expects you to pay for everything.
It used to not be a big pet peeve of mine. Where somebody would try to invite me out to do stuff because I'm really kind. You know, I don't mind paying for things, and you know, but it got really bad to where somebody just kept on pushing my buttons. If you get what I mean. They kept on telling me, oh, you want to go out to eat? I'd be like, hell yeah, I go do that. You paying? I'm like, you invited me.
Yeah, dude. You should know what I'm talking about. Whenever at our old job, whenever we had to bike, and me and you'd be like, oh, we're gonna go watch a movie. We're gonna do this and this and this, and then somebody'd be like, oh, that's so fun. Can I go? And then we go, we have fun, and then the next day they're like, hey, you guys want to play pool? We go to the pool, and then he's like, so who's paying? Dude, you invited us to play pool. You're paying. What? Like, I'll pay for my drinks. I'll pay for whatever I eat, whatever I drink. But if you invited me to an event, you pay for the event.
Especially since we paid for them to go see a movie.
Yeah. It's like me buying the 2 concert tickets and inviting somebody and being like, so you got your ticket? You know how messed up that would be?
Yep. You want to go watch this concert? Okay. You buy your ticket already?
Yeah.
I thought you were providing.
No, I only offered you to come with me to this concert that I have 2 tickets for. I'm not giving you one. Like, I hate when people do that.
This is for my buddy, not for you. Not especially not for you.
Yeah. I don't even like you enough to take you out. but you invited me. That was before I knew you were sleazy.
Before I knew you were sleazy.
You know
how
what?
dare you even make it seem like you want to invite me out?
Yeah, how dare you? You know what is a pet peeve, and it's not because like it's only a pet peeve because like I make a joke and nobody understands it, and that's the pet peeve. It's like I'll make a joke and they'll be questioning me on the joke, and I'm like explaining the joke 10, 20 times, and I'm like, it's not funny. It's okay.
It's just a joke, man. You don't really need to come after me.
Yeah, because like, you know how me and you make jokes where it's like you would say something and I'd be like, I would say what you said as a joking way.
Yep.
I did that at work, and somebody goes, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm just making fun. I'm
I'm
just
just
pointing.
joshing with
I'm
you.
just joshing. Yeah, I'm just yanking your chain. And they're like, how? I'm like, I'm not explaining it. I'm not explaining this shit.
Exactly. Like, come on. There's a reason that a lot of people just don't understand for like the most random of reasons, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just get annoyed with stuff like that where I know something's funny, nobody laughs, but then they also want to have the fun.
Yeah. What's another thing that grinds your gears? Because I could go on all day. I got a lot of things that grinds my
What
gears.
what grinds my gears is at work. Sometimes alarms would come up, and so like somebody who doesn't know what the alarms mean goes up there and clears them before I could even see them, and I'm like, well, how the fuck do I know what's happening?
Yeah. How do I know if something needs to be fixed or changed?
You go clear the alarms, and then the alarm's gone, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happened. Please don't
Eh,
do that.
And now we're about to explode. Thanks, Jacob. No, just names a random guy.
all because they get annoyed whenever the alarm rings for too long, and I'm like, it's not your problem.
Dude,
The
I get
alarm is
annoyed
there for a
too.
reason.
Yeah, I get annoyed too, but you don't see me just turning it off and not doing anything about it.
Just put the fries in the bag and don't listen to the alarms. Um, like people just touching things that they're not supposed to be touching, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, just leave stuff alone and we'll be fine. Why do you need to touch it? There's no reason for that. But a lot of people love to touch things that don't belong to them, or like that they have no reason to be touching.
Yeah, I hate that's another thing. I hate when people like comes to visit or something like that and they like I have a bookshelf of all my
Yep.
like collectibles, my manga, things I'm collecting, shit like that. And somebody would come in here and just like grab them and put them wherever they want. Like, dude, I had it set up the way I wanted. Stop touching it.
Wait, I do that.
I know. So stop.
You never seem to get annoyed at me whenever I do that.
Oh, trust
But I
me, you
also
better
live with
count your
you.
days.
I can't count though.
Oh, I can only count to four. I can only count to four.
Another thing that really annoys me is whenever people purposely sing lyrics wrong because it knows that it annoys me.
Interesting.
And yes, this is very directed towards somebody here.
Who? What? Where? I only do it because I only do it because I know it annoys you, dude.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Zach is like, this is a good song, and I would purposely mess up one lyric, and he'd be like, "Stop it! Stop it!"
bro, over here, like that one zombie song.
I hate zombies so
and,
much.
and you don't even listen to it all the time. It's like Zombie by like the Cranberries, if I recall correctly. And
Fuck
yes,
that,
I know the Cranberries is a weird ass band, but he'd be like zombie, 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 and then and just say zombie over and over and over to the lyrics, just so that I would switch the song.
dude. That song, you could play it, and all you have to do is say "zombie, zombie" the way that they say it, and you could get through that whole song. Beat like nothing will change. That whole song, you say "zombie" and just get through the whole song. It's just so annoying. That song's trash, annoying, badly written, and I'm gonna say it every fucking time. I don't even know the song, to be honest. I don't know if it's bad or annoying. I just don't like it. I don't even
Oh,
know
I
how
hear
the
you.
lyrics are. I've never paid attention enough to listen.
Like, how dare you?
Dude,
And
it
you
came
call
on at
yourself-
work. I call myself what?
Go on. What came on at work?
That song came on at work, and I swear to God, all I heard was the beginning like beat, and then one word. I'm like switching it, and I went back and I switched the song. I didn't even get I didn't even get it a chance to sing.
Your coworkers over here is like, why?
I switched to the country, and so they had to deal with that.
I feel like they wouldn't mind country though.
Some of them don't. Some of them really hate country.
Really?
Yeah, I had this coworker. Whenever I switched it, he was like, "Can you switch it?" I was like, "No, I like the country station, and 5 other people
Mhm.
like it. You're just the only one that doesn't." And he's like, "Could I play my music on a Bluetooth speaker?" I was like, "No, it's just not allowed. You can't have that." And he was like,
Mhm.
"So I have to listen to this crap?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
It's not crap. It's me life.
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
It's not a rock. It's jelly roll.
Yeah, it saved me by Jelly Roll. What do you mean it's trash? And
But
then,
then, yeah, like even with video games, where people would just like I'll have things set like an automation simulator game. I'll have things set, and then I'll like go AFK. Then I come back, and everything thing that I have set has changed. I'm like, why?
I understand that one. Or like whenever I used to play Minecraft, I'd make a base. Everybody like it'd be fine. And my trust, I have OCD a little bit, whatever, not a whole lot. And it's not like severe where I'm like constantly doing things, but I like things organized. In Minecraft, I have
Mhm.
chests for like dirt, cobblestone, stone, and then I have chests for miscellaneous items, food, stuff like that. And I go in there and I see a sword next to a dot. Who did this? Who did this?
Who did this?
Now I have to put the sword into the sword section and then make sure all the other chests doesn't have
Yep,
other things
yep.
in it. And if I do find things in it, it's like, who did this? I need to find your name, your
Who
address.
done this?
Yeah. I need to find out everything about you so I could avoid you.
Who done
Mm-mm.
this? Who did this?
Who done this? Who done did this?
Right, wife.
Oh,
I
it's
one
me.
I
No,
one time I one time saw a clip of I saw a clip of these people playing in Minecraft together, and they were visiting their buddy's base, and then they're going through their chest, and the person's like, oh yeah, that chest is just for miscellaneous items, and then they just start putting garbage inside it, like rotten flesh, like wooden pickaxes and
that's
stuff.
not what it means. That's not what it means.
Like, yes, it's miscellaneous, but damn, it isn't the junk drawer.
Yeah, like miscellaneous. I meant like webs, or like string, maybe some wool. You could find like a fence or something in there, like miscellaneous items,
The
not
things that could be
trash.
useful that I don't need.
Yeah, not just trash, dude. Just put that in the lava pit or something. I don't know.
In the lava pit.
Yeah, I don't want to keep all your zombie flesh. Or the one thing I hate is whenever you're playing game with somebody and they purposely act dumb.
Oh yeah. Or they'll go out of
Ah,
their way to make us lose for no reason.
yeah.
It could be like a cooperative game, and they're like, "Hey, you, uh, you die now."
That or I was playing Rainbow Six Siege with my buddy, and we play ranked. And in the game, somebody was like, "I want to be castle. I want to be castle." And that's my main. My main's castle. So I was like, "No, I'm gonna be castle.
Mhm.
Whatever." I picked him first, and then he goes to kill me because I like that's so annoying. Just like pick a different character. You don't have to like kill me because I chose somebody. You know?
I know you don't play Castle every time because yeah, sometimes the RNG hits and you're not the first one to play him.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean
You
the
have
other
to
person
throw
deserves
the
to
round.
die.
Yeah,
Yep.
so annoying.
But
That
then also too is that whenever people get bored, like I remember we were playing Halo together, and then our buddy got bored and just started killing me over and over and over. I'm like that's not really fun.
it's not fun, and it wasn't even funny at the time either. Cause like I think we were doing the legendary run, and we were trying to beat on legendary.
And we were all focused, and then he got bored because we had to walk from point A to point B.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if I still have those clips, dude. Oh, I probably don't.
It's just annoying because like we were so focused, and all of a sudden you just ruined the focus, and now we're not even gonna be playing it no more.
Yeah, now I have
We
to
got
focus on living from the enemies and you. And you're the unpredictable one because you're an actual person, not an NPC.
we got so far into it, and then we just ended up not playing it no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because of shit like that.
I'm actually going to be maybe doing a live stream with my friend and doing a Halo Master Chief Collection playthrough if you want to be a part of it.
I can't do that no more.
See, guys, this also gets on my nerves. I invite this guy to do so many things. No, but yeah, me and my friend might be doing it.
How dare you put me under the bus?
I specifically said that because I know you tell me what you're recording and what you're like live streaming.
And everything's all planned out for like the next month.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, hey, you want to like ruin everything you worked for like one game session?
For one game session.
And then Zach's like, no, I don't feel like it because I want to keep everything I'm doing. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you have everything planned out?
You're not allowed. Like, why? Why do you do this?
Yeah.
There's no reason for this. Don't do this. No, don't do this.
Don't do this. Wait.
And another thing too, though, is that when people make everything seem to be about money, that really grinds my gears a bit.
I feel like this one's kind of towards me.
No, I was talking to somebody, and I'm like, yeah, I love streaming. It's a big hobby of mine. And then they told me, do you make money out of it? I'm like, yeah, I made some money out of it. Then it's not a hobby.
Oh, like that stuff.
And I'm like, it's a hobby. Yes, I may have gotten paid here and there, but that doesn't mean it's not a hobby. It is.
Yeah, see, I took it as like whenever you're like, hey, you want to go do this? I got like $20. I'm like, I don't got money. And then you're like, you. Even though it's like just a joke, you know?
Yeah. Not like that, but you know.
Yeah, I took it as like, hey, you want to go have fun? And somebody's like, no, because of the money, whatever. But
no.
Yeah,
it's just
good.
I'm just trying to relax, have a good time. And next thing I know, they're like, hey, it's not a hobby, it's not this, it's not that. And I'm like, it really is a hobby though.
Yeah, like
it may not be a hobby considered to you, but
yeah, because like I have a Pokemon hobby, you know, and I think it's really fun collecting cards. Like I have a whole Houndoom collection and shit like that. And then somebody's like, yeah, how much is all that worth? I don't know. It's my collection. I'm having fun. Let me collect my Houndooms and Houndours in peace. It's probably worth something, but to me, it's priceless. It's my collection.
Yep. That or like another thing that grinds my gears, and this is directed towards one of my old. Well, I can't really call him a buddy anymore, but a person I used to talk to a lot. Where he talked about like obscure things and loved them and like wouldn't stop talking about them. But the moment they become popular, he fucking despises them. Like absolutely no reason. And I'm like, bro, aren't you happy other people are liking this genre? Aren't other people like? Isn't this a good thing? And then he tells me it was never that good. It wasn't this good. I'm like,
oh, I hate people like that. I used to one of my friends I used to talk to online and all that. I loved Trigun and Trigun Stampede. I'm getting used to and I like it. He used to be the same way. He was like, "Oh, Trigun's pretty cool. Like Vash is so cool." And then Trigun Stampede was announced and it was getting so much hype, so much people like, yeah, this is gonna be so cool. He goes, it wasn't even that good, guys. I'm like, what do you mean? You would just like you talked so much highly about it, and then whatever other people
tricks on it.
Yeah, you 360 no scope, like everything, like you're hyping it up. And as soon as more than like 5 people was like, it's gonna be good, you're like, nah. Already calling it trash. Nah.
We're done here.
It's not even that good.
Like, look, why do people make their personality hating what mainstream things are?
Yeah, it makes no sense. You should be happy that, hey, this movie or this game or this whatever it is getting all this love. So that means more product for that thing that you like.
Yep. Especially if it's something obscure. You should always be happy when somebody else goes into it. Why gatekeep something like that?
Yeah,
Or
I
like
never
people
understood the
gatekeeping.
gatekeeping community.
Yep. Well, yeah,
But
but it's gonna ruin the game for everybody else. Now, will it? I don't think it will.
no, I think it's gonna get more people in it, and maybe a group or two might ruin it for you. But in the long term, things you're gonna find people that has better perspective or different understanding that could open your horizon and stuff. But they don't like it. They shut it down because everybody likes it. I don't like it. I do not like that culture.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense why some people will just gatekeep things just because A, they want to feel that superiority because they know something you don't, or B, they just want to be pompous.
Yeah, I think, and I think it's gonna be more prevalent in the next couple of years, especially. Everybody wants to be unique, whether that's content creation,
Hmm.
streaming, or individually. But there's
Hmm.
cameras everywhere. There's people making things, people posting these, so nothing's unique as much anymore. You could find your little
Oh
sub
yeah.
community, your little niche group, but once it becomes popular, it's no longer unique. And I think that's what it is. People are like, I'm unique, I'm quirky, I'm not like other girls, I'm not like other guys. And as soon as other girls or other guys do it, they're like, nah, it was trash the whole time. I, I don't know what you guys like about it. Like, it was stupid.
It's stupid.
The plot didn't make any sense.
You know, but then yeah, people do that, but then other people would invalidate your opinions. You know,
Oh, hate those. Hate that.
like you'll tell people, "Well, I didn't like this show." Well, you don't know good shows then.
Yeah. Well, it's like I have my favorite songs and my genre of
Hmm.
music, and somebody's like, "Oh, do you listen to this?" Yeah, I like that. And they're like, "Do you listen to screamo?" Because I hate screamo. They're like, "Do you listen to screamo?" I'm like,
Hmm.
no, I don't like screamo. It's just not my cup of tea and all that. And then they get like really offended, like, "Why? What? Why don't you like it? What's wrong with you?" It's like,
You have
I
trash taste.
what? I like hip hop. I like rap. I like R&B. I like country.
Hmm.
I'm a guy that can listen to anything except for screamo. And you're yelling at me. No, I'm just, starts crying. Dude, it just doesn't make any
like
sense.
why go out of your way to make somebody feel like that when in reality you could just be nice and be like, oh, I get it, I understand.
Hmm.
Another thing too is I hate I hate it whenever people tell me, oh, I'm so open-minded, all that stuff doesn't bother me, but then they sit there and argue with me about the smallest of things.
I hate people. It's like I'm open minded, and then you talk to something that's good on both sides.
Hmm.
Like it's like, oh, let's keep your like yard clean, for example, like a good clean yard, and then they argue about it for it because they have their viewpoint. It's like you're not really open minded if you're
Yeah.
arguing. I understand debating, but debating's not arguing. And that's another thing that gets on my nerves is nobody debates as much any day anymore. It's always arguments.
Oh yeah. Where people will have their choices and then make it seem like you're the enemy. When in reality, I just want to have fun. I just want to.
Yeah, I want to know your point of view on it, and here's my point of view. But if I tell you my point of view, I'm your enemy.
Hmm.
What?
All because I have a different point of view.
Yeah. You know what also grinds my gears?
Hmm.
Main character syndrome. Dude, whether you're playing D&D, a game
Yep.
on a
Yep.
console, PC game, or even just doing things normally in life, there's always that one guy that's me, me, me. Shut up.
I am.
Not you. I'm talking about the guy. I said it as you were talking.
Yeah, a lot of people go out of their way and be like, "Hey, I'm better than you," and in
Hmm.
reality, I'm just like, "How are you better than me? Explain this to me."
I don't have to. I just know I'm better.
Like, come on. We're all here to have fun together.
Hmm.
You don't need to come at me like this.
Or another thing I hate is when people try to critique you on things that they don't know about.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I played baseball for a couple of years, and I will admit I wasn't a good like I was a good batter. I was a real good batter. But when it came to like catching the ball and like my positioning and stuff like that, I could be better. But then you have
No.
people that's like, well, if I was in your situation, I would have done this. Well, do it then. Like, what? Don't come and critique me.
Why aren't you here?
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I would have caught that. If you would have
Yeah.
caught it, why ain't you in the sport playing?
Yep.
Or like whenever like you're like doing something and they critique you on the little thing. I would have done this differently. Oh, that's cool. You weren't doing it. I was doing it.
How dare you
Yeah.
come into my podcast and tell me what to do?
Yeah. I would have switched this off, and I would have added this to the background. Like, shut up.
Was it your money paying for it or my money?
Are you invested in this like I am, or are you just saying that because you just want to see that? Like,
because I do take I do take critiques and stuff like that, but like don't come at me like it's something that I should have done it. Like you're doing me a favor by telling me this.
Yeah, I'm good with critiques. So it's like, oh hey, Hound, this was good and all that, but this could be a little bit different, and I'd look into it, see if like it was or not. But if you can come at me like, yeah, if it was me, I would have done this differently. It's like, shut up. I don't care what you would have done. Yeah, shut up. I'm just trying to put it nicely. Just shut up.
Shut up.
Dude, get out of here. Go on.
Go on, get.
You got Yeah, I don't know. Some people just don't. Oh, people that don't know personal space as well annoy me.
Oh yeah. And then a lot of those people use the same excuse of like, I'm not touching you, I'm touching your shirt.
I hate that. I'm not touching you. I'm touching your jacket. I don't care. It's mine. Don't touch me.
I one time seen this one like show where we're supposed to be like the greatest salesman, and he was supposed to be like be the greatest, and you're trying to sell something, and the fucking dude was like, hey, you're supposed to sell every car in the lot by the end of the day or whatnot, and you get to keep the dealership. and so the guy goes and sells every car in the lot, except for the promo car on a rafter. and the guy comes out and is like, well, technically he didn't sell every car in the lot. What about that car up on a rack? That's supposed to be like their advertisement car.
Yeah. First off, that's not in the lot. That's on a raft.
But it's still technically a car they own.
Yeah.
And that just annoys me. And I'm like, that makes no sense. You're not gonna just sell something you worked hard for.
Yeah, it's like that's the prize. Why are you gonna sell it? You have it up there for a reason, Another thing that grinds my gears, and it hasn't happened lately. Like I don't run into this a lot, but back in the Xbox 360 days and the Xbox One, people who eat on their microphone.
Oh yeah.
And like I don't mind eating as long as it's just like crunch, crunch, crunch. Yep. That's fine. But when it's the constant lip smacking or wet food, like noodles, and you could hear him slurping the food, then you could hear him smacking mute your mic or something.
Yeah, with the AI noise canceling, it got rid of most of that. I'm sure there are people who still do eat on their mics, but the noise canceling realizes, oh wait, that's background noise. Let's just cut that out.
Yeah. Cause like I'm okay with if you're gonna eat chips. I'm okay if you're gonna eat like a taco or whatever. The crunchiness. I'm okay with crunchiness. Don't slurp. Don't fucking smack your lips. Tastes like liver. But like, but dude, it's just so annoying. Mute your mic.
But
if
they're
you're
just
gonna
enjoying life.
You can enjoy it by yourself. Mute yourself.
Mute yourself. I'm not over here looking for a live reaction of your lip smacking.
You want me to commentate on it? Now going down to the half court, the half tongue.
The half tongue.
He made it to the second tooth. Like it's some kind of sport or something.
Yep. That and other people what grinds my gear too is that I'll play a game, then people tell me, "Oh yeah, you can exploit the game and get like the most amount of money in this way." I'm like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
play
but
it.
that's not the point.
Yeah. Here's a story that
I,
me and you know. When me and Zex were playing Stardew Valley, we were playing it to have
oh yeah,
fun, playing it to like just to play the game. And one of my friends is like, "Do you guys need somebody who fishes?" I'm like, you know what? We don't really like fish a whole lot. We could use a fisherman. He's like, yeah, I know a good way to use fishing to dupe things. I'm like, no, we don't need a fisherman. We're actually good. I'm not gonna play with somebody who's just gonna cheat and exploit the game. I want to play it.
yep,
If something's hard to get, or if I need something, I want to be able to go out there and get it, and
yep.
walk my ass off for it, rather than having somebody dupe it.
I definitely get that. It's about the journey, not getting it in the end.
Yeah. We had one recently.
I,
I'm not gonna talk about here because of whatever, but we had one recently.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
a journey.
No, no, no. A guy tried to exploit the game.
Oh yeah, I see.
I just don't
What kind of
want
game?
to. Dude, I've only ever played game with you one time while streaming. I'm pretty sure you could put it two to two together.
That makes 5, right?
I've been told it makes
Anyways,
fish.
another pet peeve of mine is
I guess another one of my pet peeves is when I'm like trying to like say it as fast as I can, but like when people they just but one of my pet peeves is like when when you just keep when somebody just keeps
fuck
talking but they don't
you, fuck you.
I hate it when people don't get to the point.
How dare you? It took me a second. I'm so enthralled in everything you were gonna be saying, and then it just hit me, and I'm like, this bitch.
Yeah. I was gonna. I was wondering how long it was gonna take you to do it. I was gonna keep going until you got it, dude. Fuck you.
I was so enthralled in everything, and now I just don't care. You ruined the point.
One of my
You
pet
took
peeves
the
is when
point,
people don't get to the point and they just keep talking
you
about random things.
you ruined the point. You spit on it. You threw the point to the ground and stepped on it.
Hot Tua spit on that point.
That's another pet peeve of mine. It's like I get internet humor and I get like brain rot humor. It annoys me when people talk like that in real life.
Yeah, dude, we got this. I got this coworker, and he's only 16. You know, like he's just a kid. But
Hmm.
he goes, he'll stand and look at me and go, "Baka." I'm like, "Don't do that." And he goes, "Oi, oi, oi." I'm like, "Dude, you understand that that's cringe. I get it that it's on TikTok and all that, and you see it in these videos, but it's actually cringe." And he was like, "If she don't talk to her, I don't talk to her." I'm like, "When are you gonna ever use these in like day-to-day sentences?" Like,
He just is.
yeah, I know. And like, he'll walk up to me and be like, "Hound, I'm a Sigma." I don't care
Oh.
what you identify as. Just do your job. This is why you're a beta. What?
Yep.
I don't. I
You're
understand.
a beta cuck.
You all beta guy. See, I like the memes, like oh, I'm an alpha and all that. Like the memes are pretty funny if with context, but like saying them day to day is kind of cringe, dude.
Look, the Japanese one. I understand if you can like actually speak the language.
And not just the
But if you
two
just,
things.
yep, because no,
Mm-mm.
no.
To turn it into gaming, what grinds my gears in gaming is NPCs that walk, but as soon as you try to pass them
Oh,
up, they run in front of you.
yep. And you're supposed to be following them.
It's a following quest, and if you try to pass them up, they like solo check you and they go right in front of you, dude. It's like they push you down.
or like another escort quest where their walking speed is slower than your walking speed.
And if you move past them, they stop walking because you're supposed to escort
Yep.
them.
Yep. Or like another one where their walking speed is a little bit faster than your walking speed, but your running speed is way faster than their walking speed.
And if you try to like run past them, they
You
run
fail the quest.
faster. Yeah, that too. Like, oh,
And
another.
it's
Go ahead.
and it's just made it's made so that you would specifically would have to pay attention and not pass them up.
Yeah, it's a
But it's just
follow
not good
quest.
gameplay mechanics.
No. Another thing that kind of ticks me off, and this is a GTA thing. I don't know if other games do it. Is every game session you get like 50 phone calls, like a billion phone calls, and you hang up every single one of them, and then they just call you back, and like you answer, and they're just like, "You want to go bowling, Nikolai?" Nikolai.
No, Roman. I don't want to go bowling.
Please.
And then if you don't go bowling with him, he gets mad at you, and then your relationship points drop.
I know.
And then he'll call you at the most random times, even while you're doing a mission. He'd be like, "Hey, Nikolai, let's go bowling." As you're mowing down cops, and you're like, "No, Roman, I'm sorry." Well, I guess we're not real cousins no more then.
Yeah, it's like, fuck me then. You don't want to go bowling? Okay. Another thing that grinds my gears when it comes to gaming is like, there's different mechanics in different games. I hate it when people like compare a game to a completely different game off topic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'll be playing Call of Duty and they're like, yeah, but Rainbow Six. It's like, this is Call of Duty, not Tom Clancy. What? Like, I don't care about Tom Clancy mechanics because they got their own thing going on. This is Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or like other people just out of nowhere being like, "I hate this game because of this," and I'm like, "Why are you playing the game then if you don't enjoy it?"
Yeah.
Or like people who just get salty and toxic in like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, acting like they got money on the game, just getting really really pissed off, being like, "You're dog shit. This is dog shit." I'm like, "You're in quick play, bro. Chill the fuck out."
The one thing I hate is like, whenever you're playing a game, it could be Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, or even Rainbow Six, and somebody in the chat goes, "Was a healer, dude? If you want one, be one. I'm playing who I want to play. You're playing who you want to play. If you want a healer, be one." I'm not gonna go out of my way to make myself have a less enjoyable game because of you wanting one thing.
I remember seeing this one clip for a Marvel Rivals being like, "Hey, if all your teammates go DPS and you got 4 DPS on it, don't go healer. Just be the 5th DPS." And then you're just throwing the game.
Yeah.
And they can't get mad about you being a bad healer because it was their choice.
Yeah. I mean, you only could do so much.
Especially if you're a Jeff main.
Especially if you're a Jeff main. I feel bad for all the Jeffs out there.
Yeah, Jeffrey Gonzalez III. And another thing too that annoys me is whenever I say something like, "Hey, Hound, you're a liar. You lie all the time," and then Hound like looks at me. "Okay, then name it. List out how many times I've lied to you."
I do that a lot.
Because I got the ADHD brain, and as soon as he says that, my mind empties. I just don't remember nothing. And I'm like, how fucking dare you?
Me and Zach to be out, and it'd be random things. And he'd be like, "Hound," I'd be like, "Yeah," and he'd be like, he'll say something, and I like, he was like, "When was the last time you did this?" I'd be like, "You tell me." And he'd be like,
I just asked you for a reason.
Yeah. Or like he'd say something, and I'd be like, "When was the last time that happened?"
How dare you? You are the worst person I know in real life. And my pet peeve, just to be honest with you guys, is Hound.
Yeah. Every time I text him, I'm like, "You ready to do the podcast?" And he goes, "Oh my god." I have to talk to you for an hour.
How dare you? Can't you just leave me alone?
You text me every Monday.
You drank me by the feet.
I'm like standing outside of your door with like a music box, like out your window, like in the love movies. Zach, come back. Come back to the podcast.
Look like that one Gary song.
Yeah.
Gary come home from
Gary, come
SpongeBob.
home.
I forget the name. Don't
Gary,
quote
come
me.
home.
But yeah, I think that's all the pet peeves that I can imagine right now that I can remember. There are
Nice.
definitely hundreds of more pet peeves that I got. Things that really grind my gears. Things that really annoy me. But
Yeah.
I try. But in life, I try not to focus on those things because life is a lot bigger than just that.
There's more things than just the things that annoy us. It's the thing that makes us happy. Stay tuned till next week. No, I'm joking.
That is not next week's topic.
It is not. We have something kind of special for next week, so stay tuned for that.
For the big 1-0. Thank you guys for coming.
Yes, we're gonna do something for the big double digits, dude. 10 whole weeks of this. And we appreciate all you guys for coming out and watching us.
And if you're here at the end, please comment Hound's second birthday.
Yes, you tell me when my second birthday is, and I shall change it. This has been Hound, the Chicken God.
And Zectoria, the time traveler. And thank you guys for coming.
I'll see you guys in the next week one. Bye.